my name is Zamber. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch me. Today we're back with more Avatar: The Last Airbender. We are watching Book 1, Episode 9, The Waterbending Scroll, which sounds just like good. Like, because Aang needs to learn waterbending, so does Katara. So finding a scroll sounds helpful. So I'm excited to kind of see some more waterbending maybe in this episode. So very excited. Keep in mind, guys, if you want to see my reactions early or just see the next 2 episodes that I have watched, you can do that by supporting me over on my Patreon page. Link down in the description below. But without further ado, let's get started.
I lost my mother in a Fire Nation raid. This necklace is all I have left of her.
Yeah, Zuko has her necklace. What are we gonna do about that? Is that gonna be addressed or like not? Yeah.
Would you sit down? If we hit a bump, you'll go flying off. What's bugging you anyway?
It's what Avatar Roku said. I'm supposed to master all 4 elements before that comet arrives.
That's stressful.
Well, let's see. You pretty much mastered airbending, and that only took you 112 years. I'm sure you can master 3 more elements by next summer.
Sokka, I'm about to just beat you. Oh my god, his sass. It's funny, but like, he's stressed.
Maybe we can find a puddle for you to splash it.
Sokka, I'm gonna drown
Nice puddle.
Yeah, Appa, you deserve it. But we're working hard.
Remember the reason we're here.
Oh, right. Time to practice waterbending.
Great.
Aww.
So what am I supposed to do?
You could clean the gunk out of Appa's toes.
So while you guys are playing in the water, I'm supposed to be hard at work picking mud out of a giant bison's feet?
He carries
Bugs.
you.
Okay.
Oh, wow, he took that rather well. And we're back to Zuko. Oh yes, I love seeing him. Gives me anxiety every time I see him on screen.
Someone's changing our course. What's the meaning of this mutiny? No one told you to change course.
Actually, someone did.
Well,
I assure you, it is a matter of utmost importance.
Is it something to do with the Avatar?
Even more urgent. It seems I've lost my lotus tile. Just give me 10 minutes to check the merchants at this port of call. Hopefully, they'll have the lotus tile in stock and I can get on with my life.
it's the simple things in life, truly. I get it, Iroh.
You gotta stay relaxed. Yeah.
This is a pretty basic move, but it still took me months to perfect. So don't be frustrated if you don't get it right away.
I like
Just
Aang's
push
face
and
there.
pull the water
He's
like this. The key is getting the wrist movement right.
It's like this very awkward look, but it's so
Like
cute.
this?
If you keep practicing, I'm sure eventually.
Hey, I'm bending it already.
Oh,
Wow, I can't believe you got that so quickly.
he's a natural.
It took me 2 months to learn that move.
Well, you had to figure it out all on your own. I'm lucky enough to have a great teacher.
Thanks.
Aww. How did she not blush? I would have been blushing like, thanks.
It's harder than it looks, so don't be disappointed if...
Uh-oh, she's gonna get frustrated. Oh, honey, no, you're doing a great job.
Nice work.
He's a
Though the
natural.
over-the-head flare was unnecessary.
Uh,
I kind of know this one other move, but it's pretty hard. I
Uh-oh.
haven't even totally figured it out yet.
oh no.
The idea is to create a big, powerful
He's
wave.
gonna get mad because he can do it. Oh.
So, like this?
Oh my god. Aang, what the hell? You're so strong.
Looks like I got the hang of that move.
Yeah.
What else you got?
That's enough practicing for today.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say. You just practice our supplies down the river.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sure we can find somewhere to replace all this stuff.
I think it's incredibly difficult to not be like envious of others, especially when they do well, whether it's like academically or just like in a job field, workplace thing, or even when just something good comes someone else's way. It's hard not to be jealous, you know? So I absolutely understand where like Katara is coming from, where she's like, oh yeah, like I'll like help teach you. And then he's just so naturally gifted at it because, you know, he's the Avatar, but like he's just so gifted at it and he kind of gets it. And, you know, he has a baseline for how, you know, bending works per se. Like, yes, it's different between like the different styles, but he kind of understands how to, like, you know, zone into it and kind of focus the spirit. So I get Katara's upset because he's just doing so well. And then that last one really just upset her the most, where she's like, oh yeah, like I'm still practicing this big wave one and it's hard for me. And then he just absolutely knocks it out of the park. I get it. She's upset. It's hard not to be. And that's just where you need to take that second, step back and just kind of understand that, like, you know, you are helping this person and they're doing great. And that, yes, it's frustrating because technically Aang is your peer. And that, you know, at the start of this, we kind of were under the assumption that they would be learning together. And it seems as though Aang has already progressed past her. That she's like, I don't even have anything to teach him now because he has just gone so far ahead of me already and is just that skilled. So I guess she's frustrated. I do. It's hard not to. I think some of the hardest things are even like between siblings with that jealousy where it's like, oh, like, you know, my older brother is like better at like math or spelling or something. And it's like, my parents are nagging on me to be better at this as well. And it's hard. You feel that pressure. And that's definitely what she was going through. It's just a bit of envy and jealousy that Aang was able to do these things that took her for so long. And I think Aang really did have a good, thing to say about it when she got a little frustrated at first. Because he was like, well, you didn't have like a teacher and I do. So someone can literally, you know, show me the hand motions, kind of walk me through this to do it. Where like for you had to just figure this out on your own and just feel it out. And maybe even the way that Katara is doing some of this isn't technically right, but that's the way that she's learned it. So it's definitely interesting.
We've got exactly 3 copper pieces left from the money that King Boomy gave us. Let's spend it wisely.
Make that 2 copper pieces, Sokka. I couldn't say no to this whistle.
Oh.
It doesn't even work. See? Even Momo thinks it's a piece of junk.
No offense, Aang, but I'll hold the money from now on.
Aww. But it kind of looked like Appa. What is the whistle for? Is it like a dog whistle?
I've never seen such a fine specimen of lemur. That beast would fetch me a hefty sum if you'd be interested in bartering.
No, absolutely not.
Momo's not for sale.
Look at this, Aang. It's a water-bending scroll. Check out these crazy moves.
That'd be useful.
Let's just say I got it up north at a most reasonable price. Free.
Oh no, you scavenged it.
So how much for the, traded scroll?
I've already got a buyer. A nobleman in the Earth Kingdom.
Oh.
Unless, of course, you kids have 200 gold pieces on you right now.
200 gold
I know how to
pieces!
deal with these guys, Katara. Pirates love to haggle.
Oh, Aang, no. Aang, don't.
Let's say to the price of 1 copper piece.
The price is 200 gold pieces. I don't haggle on items this rare.
Okay? 2 copper pieces.
It's not as amusing the second time, boy.
No.
Aang, can we get out of here? I feel like we're getting weird looks.
Aye, we be casting off now.
Okay. Huh.
Hey, you! Get back here!
Well,
my gosh.
look who's come to their senses. Told you haggling would pay off.
Stole it! Girlie, no! Granted, they stole it first, presumably, or scavenged it off somebody's dead body. But like, Girly Pop, what? You're supposed to be our responsible motherly type. Oh my gosh.
Get back here!
I am so surprised she stole it. Maybe she didn't.
Let's cut him off!
Maybe Sokka did. Oh, what if Sokka did for her? That'd be so sweet. Oh. Oh. Cabbage guy again. What up? I'm so sorry, my dude. That's so sad. The sales of cabbages are not a joke. Well, that worked out, surprisingly. Well, but we are kind of
I used to kind of look up to pirates, but those guys are terrible.
I know. That's why I took this.
No way.
Isn't it great?
No wonder they were trying to hack us up.
Yeah.
You stole their waterbending scroll.
I prefer to think of it as high-risk trading.
Ooh.
You put all of our lives in danger just so you could learn some stupid fancy splashes.
Wow.
These are real waterbending forms. You know how crucial it is for Aang to learn waterbending.
Whatever.
Pretty crazy when, like, Sokka is the voice of reason so far. Like, dang, boy. Like, she put everybody at risk. Like, that was terrifying. They could have seriously got hurt.
I've checked all the shops on this pier. Not a lotus tile in the entire marketplace.
It's good to know this trip was a complete waste of time for everyone.
Quite the contrary. I always say the only thing better than finding something you are looking for is finding something you weren't looking for at a great bargain.
Oh, that's adorable. I love Iroh.
We lost the water tribe girl and the little ball monk she was traveling with. This monk, did he have an arrow on his head?
I just want to try this one move first, and then it's all yours.
Oh, we need to get moving again. A water whip, that's sick. Oh, are you gonna hurt yourself?
What's so funny?
I'm sorry, but you deserve that. You've been duped. She's only interested in teaching herself.
Aang will get his turn once I figure out the water whip.
Why can't Sokka just hold it?
Shift your weight through the stances. There. See? The key to bending is...
Will you please shut your air hole? Believe it or not, your infinite wisdom gets a little old sometimes. Why don't we just throw the scroll away since you're so naturally gifted?
Oh my gosh, girl!
Oh my gosh, Aang.
Oh.
I am so sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Are you?
But you know what?
You don't seem
It won't
sorry.
happen again. Here, this is yours. I don't want to have anything to do with it anymore.
It's okay, Katara.
Huh. I mean, I'm glad she recognized pretty quickly and apologized. I get her frustration, but girl.
We don't need to stop. They stole a waterbending scroll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll be on the water.
That is very true, Zuko. You are a clever, clever man. Katara. Girl.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, and great. They probably wouldn't have even found them if she wasn't out here. That's so frustrating. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it is just gone. So
I'll
bad.
save you from the pirates.
Oh, will you? Okay. Okay. Ooh. A prince saving me.
Go jump in the river.
Try to understand. I need to capture him to restore something I've lost. My honor. Perhaps in exchange I can restore something you've lost.
My mother's necklace. How did you get that?
I didn't steal it if that's what you're wondering. Tell me where he is.
No.
Enough of this necklace
Oh, yeah,
garbage.
that was.
You promised a scroll.
That's steamy. Okay, look. I don't think my little kid brain when I watched this thought anything, but I was like an adult woman watching this who reads lots of romance. I'm just saying the Katara Zuko train, a little choo-choo, went a little choo-choo. Like, oh my gosh, so he just like draped that like necklace over her there. And he was like, maybe I could like offer you. Well, I don't remember what he said exactly, but he's like, you know, maybe I could like give you something you want or something. And it's like, ooh. Ew. It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy, a little threatening, but a little spicy. I like that. It got me blushing. Like, okay, Dante. Okay, I see you. Got me giggling and blushing, so like, ooh. Oh, like maybe I like him having the necklace now. Gives us something to talk about.
Wonder how much money this is worth.
No!
A lot, apparently. Now you help me find what I want. You'll get this back, and everyone goes home happy. Search the woods for the boy and meet back here.
Okay.
Fine.
That got intense fast.
She took the scroll. She's obsessed with that thing. It's just a matter of time before she gets us all in deep.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. That's like cool.
No,
like
what?
a
I'm not good enough to kidnap.
Be careful what you wish for.
Aw, Sokka.
Aang, this is all my fault.
No, Katara, it isn't.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it is
Give
her
me the
fault.
boy.
She stole it, and then was like, no, I don't want it, and then, you know, lied.
Your friend is the Avatar?
Sure is. And I'll bet he'll fetch a lot more on the black market than that fancy scroll.
Oh my gosh.
Shut your mouth, you water-tried peasant.
No, Sokka's onto something.
Just imagine how much the Fire Lord would pay for the Avatar.
Oh, yeah?
You guys would be set for life.
Keep the scroll. We can buy 100 with the reward we'll get for that kid.
You'll regret breaking a deal with me.
Oh, I'm excited. This is cool. Okay, smoke bombs. Oh, okay. Momo, thank you. I
Thanks,
was wondering
Momo.
where you
I
went.
owe you a bushel of apples.
Oh, okay. You're good. Get out. I'm curious if Katara will get that scroll back in her necklace, or if he's just gonna have her necklace. Oh yeah, Mama! Uh-oh. Ooh, it's back in the smoke.
Hey, are you there?
I'm right here!
Oh, no, don't. Oh.
Never mind.
I like that he could just whoop it back. That's so funny. I wasn't expecting that.
Help me get this boat back in the water so we can get out of here.
You're stealing the pirate's boat?
Everybody in!
Are you so busy fighting you cannot see your own ship has set sail?
Oh.
Bleeding hog monkeys!
Oh, that one guy was gonna moon them. Nice. Wow. I am already blown away just like seeing Aang already doing some water bending. That is wild to me. And it is good to see, especially now that we have this time limit of like the summer. We don't finish everything by summer, it's bad. So like seeing Aang just do that big old whoosh across that ship was so cool. Just like, I thought maybe him and Katara were doing it at first, but like, no, she's just like standing there and he is the one solo bending that, which is sick. So I'm just kind of surprised at how well he is already doing with water bending by episode 9. Like we haven't even got to find our waterbending teacher yet to show us, which is just wild to me. So I'm curious to see how fast he'll also progress when he has an actual waterbending teacher, because we don't have a lot of time to learn these elements. So I'm curious how long we'll even be with a waterbending teacher when we do get there, because he's already doing quite well as far as I could tell, you know? You got this, honey. Yes, honey. Yeah!
Hey, you did the water whip. I couldn't have done it without your help.
Will you two quit congratulating each other and help me out?
You got this, Momo. Oh my god, Momo, good job. That's so clever. Clever, Emer. Oh, that was so cool. You like made like a mini little tornado there. That was sick.
We can stop the boat! Hey, together! Push and pull the water!
Are they actually? I just thought maybe like Appa would come to save them. Is that whistle really just like useless? No.
It's working! It's slowing down!
Oh my gosh.
But we have another problem.
Oh my gosh. This is getting plowed into. Yay! So glad! Appa's always there for us. I shouldn't have even doubted him for a moment.
Prince Zuko, you're really going to get a kick out of this. The lotus tile was in my sleeve the whole time!
Oh, I know. Yeah, not funny. Not
I still
funny.
owe you an apology. You were just so good at waterbending without really trying. I got so competitive that I put us all in danger. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Katara. Besides, who needs that stupid scroll anyway?
Is that
has
really
it, though.
how you feel?
Yeah.
First, what did you learn?
Stealing is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's from pirates.
Don't mess with pirates, maybe, is the better lesson of this all. All right, so I do think the like moral of this is don't mess with pirates, maybe. And probably not stealing, but maybe just, I think generally don't mess with pirates. It's probably not worth it for them. But overall, this was a fun episode. It kind of gave us a little bit more depth to Katara's character, you know? Because from what I have kind of like picked up on her, she's this very like motherly character that kind of has to like put her foot down. But we have kind of seen her now take some like big risks. She imprisoned like was willing to get, you know, taken away by like the Fire Nation and locked up in prison to like go help those people. And now here again, like she was willing to kind of do something more selfishly, of course. But steal the waterbending scroll for her and Aang, but mostly her. But she was able to do that. And that is just crazy. Granted, Aang was the best distraction ever. Like he's over there like, 1 copper piece. 2 copper pieces. It's like, yeah, they're not paying attention well because they're dealing with this child. So very, very, very funny. But yeah, so seeing her kind of take on this risk and show kind of how actually desperate she is to learn waterbending. Because we weren't entirely sure how desperate she was to learn this. Because obviously it means a lot to her and her culture. But at the same time, she had like a duty to go help the Avatar because Grandma kind of like told her like, you know, this is your destiny. You need to go with the Avatar. But I didn't fully understand because she was willing to like stay behind with her tribe and not actually run off with Aang because Aang was like, don't choose your family over me. But seeing this now, yeah, girl is desperate to learn waterbending, like desperate, which makes sense because especially with like, with Aang being a little bit better and more skilled than her, she feels, you know, there's this sense of inadequacy for Katara, which I feel terrible for because it's just how the circumstances went for her because of, you know, her life, which is sad. But it makes sense, and I was kind of surprised to see Sokka, like, was a little bit more chill this episode, but at the same time a little bit sassy. But he still got it for his sister. Like, he, you know, made an effort to grab it back for her so that she could have it because he knew it was important to her. And of course for Aang too, but he knew how much Katara wanted this and still got it for her, even though it caused them so much trouble and obviously was maybe not worth getting back. But it just shows that Sokka does care about his sister, which I think is very sweet to see between the siblings. Like, I like that. Like, aww. Because I know we've made fun of Sokka before, and we will continue to make fun of Sokka. And sometimes he's very mean to Katara, like very, very, very mean to Katara. But in this instance, he was sweet. And I think that's where their sibling relationship really shines in this episode. That like, you can be very upset at your sibling, but at the end of the day, obviously this is something they wanted, so you're gonna help them. So adorable. I kind of was hoping that maybe Sokka was the one that got it for her in the end, but it makes more sense with how they wrote the episode that he gets it back for her in the end, because he understands like how much this scroll meant to her. So very sweet. I like the episode a lot. It made me happy. And it was just cool getting to see a lot more of the water bending and kind of like these more advanced types of water bending. I'm sure we're going to learn more as we keep going on. But to kind of see like, you know, like the little water whip was cool. The little whatcha. Like, as you may or may not know, I definitely would be a waterbender. I am a water sign. You're Cancer girl, like crab. Like I am a water, absolutely waterbender. So you all know I would be like to like everybody. I absolutely would use a water whip like crazy. It just sounds so fun. So it was cool to see, and then kind of we had like the wave one, and then Katara had that little ice moment too, which was really sick. Where she kind of like made the ground wet and then like kind of froze it over, and then they were like tripped and fell, which is very useful. So I just love how seamlessly we add in bending into everything, and like we got to see a lot of like Aang's air bending. There was one where he made like a little like air, I don't want to say like cocoon, but like an air shield type of thing, and it like he like woofed it to like get somebody away. And then he also had like that like little tornado thing where he was like whoosh, which was fun. So I love it. I think it's so cool to see the creative ways of like airbending. My question though is, we as the viewers can visually see the airbending, but is airbending like a visual thing? I'm gonna say no. It's not really something you see per se. But I'm curious, because is it something like the My Hero, where like animated wise we see like the little lightning bolts on Deku, but like if we were actually watching him like in person type of thing, we wouldn't see that visual representation because it's just like him? That's my question. Is it similar to that, where the airbending like visual is just for our viewing ease, or does it actually like look like that? Granted, like a tornado would still look like a little tornado type of thing, you know, that darker color. I'm curious. Let me know guys down below if you have that answer, because I kind of just thought of that now, and I'm curious if it, or if it's something that's never been addressed. I don't know, it could be that too. But irregardless, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me. This was a very, very fun time, and I'm really enjoying watching Avatar with you all. So thank you guys so much. Make sure to like the video. It really helps out my channel, and I will see you all later. Bye!